Okay, third pose I'm going to do today is Supta Virasana or Reclining Hero Pose. Now this pose can be quite strong on your knees, so just always being aware and sort of careful of what your body can and cannot do. And you know, what it might be able to do today, it couldn't do yesterday, or maybe you can't do it again tomorrow. Every day changes. I know my flexibility is like waves. Sometimes I'm like, yes, I can touch my toes, and other days I'm like, my body just doesn't want to do it. So just sort of being aware of yourself and your body is really important in these kind of poses. So cool. So first thing we're going to do is, and see how you go with this, is we're basically trying to sit down, ideally on the ground like this with our feet facing backwards. If this is too strong and you're in a lot of pain, and especially around the knees, you really don't want severe pain or stabbing pain in your knees, then again, grabbing a prop like a block, or as I said in the tree pose video, like a stack of books or something, and you can stick that under your bottom. So that gives you a little bit of height and hopefully relieves a bit of pressure off your knees. And especially if you do have quite sensitive knees, having a bit of a wider stance might again sort of assist with that pressure. But if you're feeling okay with having your knees together and your bottom on the ground, great, go for it. So now I'm going to turn on the side. This is a reclining pose, so if it's not too strong for you, it's quite relaxing, and if it is hurting you, and obviously not hurting like as in like nice stretching hurt, not like piercing pain, my knees are going to come off hurt, then you're going to enjoy it otherwise. Alright, so like this, and the first stage we can kind of get to with the reclining, and this is probably, if you're on the block or the books, this is going to be the maximum sort of depth that you can go, is just sort of slowly leaning back. Now this pose is actually a heart opening pose as well, so what you want to try and focus on is drawing those shoulder blades back and lifting the chest up to the sky. And be careful here as well, if you've got a really sore or sensitive neck, you might want to try and tuck it in, or if it's too strong, then just stay up here, whatever feels good for you. Alright. And again, if you're on the blocks or the bricks, this is probably the maximum depth that you'll be able to go, but if you're on the ground like I am, you can go a little bit further. Tuck those shoulder blades under and sort of grip onto your elbows. Now you don't want to lose that height in your chest, so again, you're trying to tuck the shoulder blades under. That's going to help give you that height, and then just sort of let them rest up there like that. And a few deep breaths here. Alright, coming out of this pose is important as well. You don't want to hurt yourself. So slowly coming out the way that you came in, onto your elbows, and then over. And you know, if it was quite strong for you, you might want to come forward. So I don't have limited room here, but you can sort of come forward and just go into maybe a little baby cobra or something like that. So just counter stretching a little bit. Or maybe sort of lay on the ground and just let your body relax after that stretch. And there you go. Reclining Hero Pose. Another fun one. Alright, thank you. Bye.